The following podcast is rated M for mature.
What is up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of the Rating Pending Podcast. I am your host, Victor the Red, and here with me, my amigos, Evan, also known as Racknell,
Hey everyone.
Eduardo, also known as Carno,
Hey there, everybody.
Jose, also known as Solid Space,
Present.
and Carlos, also known as Modern Mega.
Woo!
Did I forget somebody else?
Not
Nope,
this
you're
time.
good. Really.
All right, good. For the topic for today is, and I'm gonna add one thing before we start, but the topic for today is that Avenged Sevenfold basically made a video game, a mobile video game called Hail to the King, Death Bat.
Hell yeah.
The Assassin's Creed Unity going and locking on 30 frames per second, that
Yeah.
bandwagon shit. And last but not least, the PlayStation Network going offline constantly. Well, that's kind of
Rising.
that's
Normal.
surprising, basically.
Shut up.
If you could say that. Before we start those three, those three topics, Carlos was showing me this trailer that it was recently, unveiled, but it's kind of like secretive on YouTube, and it's called.
Started secretly.
It started secretly, then it got open, but it was way too much to handle, for YouTube. They have to basically lock it and basically tell you that what you're going to see is inappropriate completely,
Yeah,
and you might feel completely offended. And there's a good and bad things, more bad things than good things, but
Get more.
it's this game called Hatred, if I'm correctly. Is it?
Yeah, hatred.
Carlos, you don't mind if you care to explain what's Hatred?
It's a. I don't know. It's a shooter. It's a
It's a top-down shooter.
It's a top-down shooter. Yeah, thank you, Jose.
Twin
And
stick,
the
twin
main,
stick shooter.
twin stick shooter. It's mainly your mission is to kill everybody. It's a guy that's probably depressed, a little fucked up in the mind, and
A little
he's
bit.
like every school shooter or mass shootings that you see in the news. They did a game about it, and it's a little.
It's strong.
It's strong.
It's caused enough
Yeah,
commotion.
like
YouTube
people
to put
play.
some
People say that
warnings.
GTA is
people might say that, oh god, but people who play GTA and kills people, oh my
Yeah.
god, you're
But the thing
you're a
about-
hypocrite. But
the thing
now
about GTA
exactly
is-
the thing about
Yeah.
GTA is you don't have a choice. It's optional. It's actually optional.
yeah.
Here, you're basically what the trailer is showing me, that this guy with freaking large coat and black hair, like it's all freaking depressed.
Basically, the Punisher was long hair.
Exactly, the Punisher with long hair. You don't have targets. Your only objective, assuming what the trailer shows me, is kill everybody. You're a freaking mass
Yeah.
murderer.
No, basically, from what he says, it's kill everyone before you die.
Basically.
Kill as many people before they kill you.
Yeah.
That's literally what the game is.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Epic Games said that they don't want to have nothing to do with this because they're using the Unreal Engine 4.
That was the guy
Victor,
riding the
stop.
motorcycle to
Victor,
come and kill
stop.
us.
No,
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 no.
no, completely. Go ahead.
Okay. Like I said, Epic Games don't want nothing to do with this game because they're using the Unreal 4 engine logo. And they said, I quote what they said, they don't want nothing to do with the game,
Take off the logo.
take off the logo, but keep on doing the game with our engine. We have no problem you using the engine,
But they don't want
use the
no
logo.
part of it.
Yeah,
Sims.
They don't want any credit for the game.
exactly.
Who would want credit for a game like
Nobody.
that?
Like I love violent video games. I'm not saying it's correct. It's just a video game. Like Hatred, it's a video game, but it's too realistic. It's too realistic and it's touching a
It's touching
a subject that a lot of people now frown upon, like the school shootings. There's a lot of crimes in the
It's
United
way
States
too
right now.
graphic for the crowd. It might actually affect her.
Actually, from what I saw, this game has way too many problems for, the controversial problems that you see and other problems which are psychological. The character thinks that the world is gone to shit and the only option is to see it in flames, and he starts killing people.
Yeah,
The art
like
style is
not
really
not
gloomy. It's black and white,
yeah.
and the only color you actually do see is red, blood. Uh, the
That's enough.
biggest problem I see with this game is the fact that you see bloody games a lot.
Uh-huh.
This isn't new. You see the Saw series. When those were games, those were bloody as hell. The difference is, in those games, you're either a survivor or you're pushed to the brink where you can't do anything else. This
Hell,
game is literally
the
someone
Evil
who's in the
Within
boulder of
was just
psychological collapse.
hell. The Evil Within was just released not so long ago. I think it was this week, and that game is gory as fuck, but it doesn't go to that extreme such as this game.
You're killing monsters.
Exactly.
That's the point.
And
This game-
That's the thing. That's the thing. This game goes into psychological profiling, into
Territory.
criminals and things
Yes.
like that.
And
It
gives
goes
people
into mass
ideas.
murder. It doesn't go into survival horrors or
It's
psychological
not touching.
horrors.
It's
like
not touching
games like Saw,
any
which
elements.
do have people trying to kill people, but it's more based on stories that probably wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
This is something that actually has happened, will
A
probably
lot.
happen, and
And
the
will keep
problem is that people who already have depression and play this game will probably feel the same way, associate themselves with it, and take actions similar to it. That's the problem with this game in specific.
Yeah, and they're gonna get ideas that I don't want that to happen.
Look,
I
and
still
destroy the
find it
game.
interesting. I still find it interesting because we were having this conversation yesterday, and Carlos didn't see a problem with it. I kind of hate the fact we talked him out of
I
it yesterday.
see. I said I didn't approve of that game. I
No.
never said I approved of that game.
You made it to a point where you said, "Oh, it's just a violent video game. Go figure." And we had to snap you out of it.
No,
So you
no,
could
no,
actually
no,
see the
no,
wrong
You're
in it.
getting all wrong. You got laid to the subject. The first thing I said, I do not approve. Like, this is the first game I do not approve. What I did say is, I don't want, like, a big thing, like riots, like, oh, don't publish this game, don't play
Don't
it,
worry about it. I'm pretty sure somebody, maybe somebody, I'm just saying, maybe somebody will do an actual freaking petition to
Yeah, there's
basically
probably gonna be
boycott this game.
stuff, but that's what I don't want.
That's
I'm
exactly. It's like I said before. This can come by both sides. It might fade off, or the attention we're giving it, like as in right now we're doing.
It'll blow back in our face.
Exactly, will blow
Yeah.
it, like basically ricochet to us.
We're
No,
not
we-
gonna say we're not gonna say don't play it or play it. You
The
choose.
problem
what you
is,
want to do.
even
I'm literally saying, "Don't play it." Period.
Okay,
the problem is, even bad publicity is good publicity in
Exactly
some
for them.
occasions. The thing is that if people start a petition for the game to
not come
not be
out.
made or be canceled or boycotted,
We're giving it attention already.
we're giving it attention. But even if it doesn't work, I find that it's better to try to stop it now before this game becomes an underground thing and eventually blows up.
Literally.
Like another Five
I
Nights at
just
Freddy's.
don't want it to get big with people doing petitions and all that stuff because that will go to the big guys, government, and you know that they love touching those stuff and saying that video games are violent. That's the reason of all the mass shootings, school shootings, all that shit. I don't want
At first, when I'll be honest. At first, Carlos didn't explain me at all. He just said, just watch the trailer. At first, when I see the guy with the code and shit talking about, I had enough. I have to kill everybody because this world basically has gone to shit. So immediately I thought, oh, it has to be like a zombie apocalypse type of thing, or everybody's indoctrinated in some way, or everybody's are demons, and this guy's like the only sole survivor. I thought it was like that, but as soon as I saw people, freaking shooting and shit. But remember, this doesn't start now. We can go way back. If you can remember, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 basically did the same thing. But
no Russia.
exactly, this the mission, when Makarov tells you no Russians, and you actually killed all the people who are in the airport.
but you have
Yeah.
the chance to skip it. It doesn't count for anything.
Yeah,
in the game per
they
se.
actually did. This is not something that will be seen very well by most people, so let's give them an option.
Exactly.
Let's warn
You
them
don't need. You
beforehand.
don't.
This
But
game
that's
is
the
not
thing.
like that.
Exactly.
This game just throws it out. This
Exactly.
is the point of this game.
Yep.
Exactly. At least Modern Warfare 2 back then gives you a choice. Like, hey, if you don't want to do this, don't do it. Just let the AI do it. It's gonna look.
Yeah,
It's gonna
but
look
the-
awful. But hey,
The thing
yeah.
is, from that mission is it's military, and people have, oh, that happens in war. People die.
Yeah, but you can
That's
say
That's
that.
not military. That's a terrorist.
Yeah, that's
attack.
basically
Yeah,
terrorism.
but
that's-
it's in the same subject.
You could say that.
This, in the other hand, it's not. It's wrong.
But let's see how it goes because we don't want to keep touching about the
No.
subject. I really don't want. This wasn't even planned for this. This
No.
was like last news, like um, final hour stuff. Like just Carlos told me, "Yo, watch this trailer. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna like it." I was like, "All right." And as soon as I popped the video on YouTube, the first thing that said you might find this video inappropriate. That's the first thing, and that's the first time ever I see a video of me on YouTube that actually asked me that. And I was like, wow, this has to be hardcore. And as soon as I see there's no green, there's no rating, basically. There's no green rating, there's no red rating, there's no nothing. It's all gray. I was like, all right, this is something underground, I guess. And as soon as I see it, again, like I said, there's I thought this guy's like a soul survivor. He's gonna kill demons. Guy's like had enough with this shit, and I thought about that. But before I started watching the video, the first thing that I saw is that likes and dislikes. They're all balanced out. Like the line is in the middle. Like there's mixed reactions to this. But at the same time, when I keep watching the video and I finished it, I was like, what the fuck is this? This is really, really weird, and this is very, very, if I may, disgusting.
But the thing is, it's still art. We can't
No, it isn't.
push that away.
No,
It's
a video game.
What
no,
are
no,
you
no.
talking about?
It's a video game, but
It's a video
honestly,
game.
there are messages you don't want to send.
No,
Video
I'm not-
games.
It's still wrong.
Okay.
It's still wrong.
Okay, the thing is, art is a form of expression. It's supposed to send a message. The message this game sends is completely negative. There's no positive way to see things, and even if you do find one, it'll be so abstract that you will honestly ignore it. And most people
It's
will
so
too.
twisted that you can't really grasp it.
In games like Saw, which you have a murderer chasing you, you see all these horrible things.
Mhm.
The point that the message they show you is what a person is willing to do for survival, and what horrors occur in a person's life for their survival. In this
Yeah.
game, there's no such message. The messages are all horrible. If you don't find a way out, just kill everything and take yourself out.
If
Those
you
are the
if,
messages
if
this
you
game
look at
sends,
it,
and
if
these
you look
things
at it
are
this
not
way,
something
it's
you can send.
another simulator. If you look at it this way, it's another simulator, a mass
Yeah,
murder
it's a
simulator.
mass
Yeah.
murder simulator.
That's way too graphic.
And yeah, it's way,
Well, it's
way
mass
too
murder.
But look at Postal 2. Look at Postal, the game. And they're doing a third one, by the way. And people are okay with that. And it's the same subject. It's just a guy that decided hey, I'm just gonna kill people.
I'm gonna kill all y'all.
Well,
And people
it's-
play that game. I've played it.
I don't.
You're really not helping here.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're not helping your case.
So I'm just gonna skip that. I'm not gonna give it more attention
Yeah,
than
let's
it
just
is.
stop. Let's
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just gonna
fine.
stop. All right. Let's start with the original topics before that started.
Gamergate. Okay, no, not that.
I'm gonna smack you so hard.
I had to pull it.
All right.
It was the back of my mind.
Assassin's
Had to pull
Creed
it.
Unity and their 30 frame per second bandwagon, if you may.
Excuse me, that's no bandwagon. That is
Yeah.
no bandwagon. Don't you dare. Don't
That's
you
a
dare.
sinking dinghy.
So, I dare to ask Ed, when are you paying me lunch? 'Cause
Why am I
I
paying
told
you
you
lunch?
from the start the game was gonna blow. I told you
Uh-huh.
from the start this game was gonna give false expectations. I told you from
Okay.
the start it's
Did
just
I,
gonna
did
be
I
so.
ever agree to pay for your lunch?
You're just saying that
So
because you
what
don't
is
want to pay.
this? I don't know
No,
anything
I'll
about
pay it
this.
if I owe it. He
Do you
knows
have
I
evidence?
pay my dues. But his accusation is bullshit.
What is this thing that you guys are talking about? I want to know. Everybody wants to know.
Apparently,
The thing is-
apparently, I owe him lunch now, and I don't even know why.
Do you have evidence, Jose?
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
The point
record-
is from the start, ever since Ubisoft released Assassin's Creed 3 and it blew, they did 4. I gave it more or less a chance. I said, okay, it's gonna last.
Wait, 4 or Black
reissued-
Flag?
Yeah,
That's not 4.
it's on 4.
Yeah, but you can't judge a game just because of the 30 frames per second.
No,
No,
but
no,
you-
yes,
but
we
you
can.
judge a game.
Yes, we
over
can.
effort. The game said, "Oh, we're gonna send it out with this type of quality. It's gonna be next gen. 30 frames per second is not next gen. Not at all. I can understand."
They said,
downgrading
and I
graphics,
quote, they said that
Go ahead.
well, not quote. I'm gonna take that off. But they said that they wanted to put everything 900p and the resolution 900 and 30 frames per second, so they can avoid all debates and stuff. That's what I quote. I'm gonna read this from Gamnesia. I suppose now is a good time as any to talk about this. Not too long ago, Ubisoft managed to cast itself into the spotlight of controversy when it revealed that the flagship title Assassin's Creed Unity would run at 30 frames per second in a resolution of 900p, as opposed to a reported target of 60 frames per second and full 1080p resolution. Indeed, public outcry was prevalent, as Ubisoft had seemingly backtracked on what had been pushed as an industry standard for a while, at least on the PC. Not only that, but at insult to injury, Ubisoft defended its decision by suggesting that the decision to cap PS4 version a lower frame rate and a resolution was made to, I quote, avoid all debate and stuff, something that they will later on backpedal on. Alright, we're in the next gen. As soon as November hits, this is now current gen. Because that's one
Yeah.
thing. It's not next gen. It's not current gen until a year has passed. So as soon November touches, this is all current gen. Because the last gen, it's gone. So if you
Old
may,
gen.
old gen you might call it. But for now, 360 and PS3, it's currently current gen.
Yeah.
Next gen is PS4 and Xbox One. For next gen, now we're talking next gen. I always looked at it as in 60 frames, 1080p, no more, no less. As at least that, because PC is already handling 4K resolution,
Mhm.
Which
starting
really
with
has
Shadows of
little to
Mordor.
no- It has
Starting
little
with,
to no difference, really.
if you have a good TV, a 4K TV, you might notice a bit. Again, a bit.
A wee bit.
A wee bit.
But
You know what's the problem? I can understand a next gen game downgrading on graphics because it's still something that's trying to be dealt with. But
it's not that they're
no-
downgrade. They need to because the publishers asked them to. Because
no,
They
bullshit.
still-
No,
come out
that's
for other-
BS. That's BS.
Let me tell you something. You, out of all people, with Victor, Evan, and I, who are studying this type of shit, should know better about this.
I know nothing because I'm a cook.
I know what you're trying to say, Jose. But let me talk.
No.
I'm saying,
No.
and they said
No.
it before.
No,
Look at Watch Dogs.
no,
Don't
no.
you free
That was a flop.
watchdog.
That is exactly my point.
They
That's
needed
what
to
You
Bad.
fucking.
can't go out and say, we're going to give you this product in this type of quality if you can't keep your word. If you really aren't sure whether you can do it or not, don't say a word until the product is near.
That is like me
ready.
telling you I'm going to make you a pepperoni pizza with ham instead of pepperoni.
That sounds wrong. That sounds awful.
It's.
It is false advertising.
It is.
because
But
of
it's not.
reasons like this that many projects come to fail and companies end up near bankruptcy.
Okay, but it's not the game developer's fault. It's the
Yes,
production.
it is.
People,
You rush it. No,
they're saying.
no.
Actually, Carlos has a point here.
All right.
I'm trying
As
to say.
this is gonna sound really really weird, but Jose, surprisingly I have to agree with Carlos. Why?
Same.
Because the thing about it when you showed me at E3 2012 Watch Dogs the way it was supposed to be, and when it came out it wasn't what you promised, you fucked up. It's
Cough, cough, Destiny, cough, cough.
Destiny. Cough,
Yeah.
cough.
Yeah.
Exactly, and it's basically Ubisoft fault for letting that out, and the game developers basically fault for actually letting
It's
do.
everyone's fault.
It's everyone's fault, and
But
at
they-
least
but a lot of
now
people
that
don't
we're
release
seeing
it. Why
Assassin's
they
Creed
did
like it was supposed to be 60 frames, but now they said 30. At least they told us.
Yeah,
that
they,
is a
they
A.
gave us a fair warning. That
They gave us
probably
like,
gonna
hey,
be a lot
you know what?
bigger.
It's like, you know what? To avoid all debate, because again, I'm assuming they said that because we fucked up at Watch Dogs. Let's not fucked up here.
Let's not fuck up here. Like,
Let's not fuck up here. So we're gonna lock it on 900p resolution. I'm pretty sure somebody on PC, not on consoles. I'm pretty sure nobody on console. On PC, somebody's gonna find something and put it at 60 frames 1080p.
Yes.
Dude,
That's true.
But
Somebody, like they did with Watch Dogs, because that was really, really, really stupid. Like somebody found some E3 files and made it actually how it was. 1080p, 60 frames per second. Everything looked fantastic. Textures, lightning, everything. When I saw that, I was like, wow, holy shit. Now they don't fucked up. But at least they gave us a fair warning with Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed Unity. I hope they don't fuck up when it comes on November.
Amen.
I hope they don't fuck up, because it would be stupid, really, really stupid, if I see a game that is 30 frames per second still. Now that they told us that it's gonna be 30 frames, I got no problem with that. But if it's not 900p and it's 720, I was like, what the fuck is this? Because if you look at it this way, now they're gonna, that they announced Rogue for 360 and PS3.
Which I'm probably
Um,
getting.
Why? I'm gonna touch this, this other topic with Ubisoft. All right, you said that no for Wii U. All right, again, Carlos, I know you might disagree and shit. You don't care about Wii U, but look at it.
No.
Look at it this way. Why
Oh,
would
I'd
they
like to
say
Nintendo.
no? Why would they say no to Wii U when you got Rogue that can handle PS3 and Xbox 360, but not Wii U? What the fuck? Ubisoft, Nintendo gave Ubisoft the chance on putting Rayman, everything. They gave the chance. All right, Jose, we talked about this basically this week, if I'm not mistaken. Like we talked about like Nintendo open his arms. Like, hey, if you can't put Rayman, give it to us. If I'm not mistaken, that's what we talked.
That's
but-
basically what they did. So
Exactly. I really don't know what the fuck is up with Ubisoft, because I'm noticing that
They're-
Ubisoft is getting stupid, honestly,
They're
more than it
jumping
was.
too much into mass production, I'm afraid. I mean, seriously.
Ubisoft wants the worst,
Yeah, they
company
want-
of the year.
They want to take that away from EA, apparently.
Yeah, apparently they want to become the next
I
EA,
still
and
say
again,
Yeah.
they have a few more things to do before they can reach that amount of douchebaggery.
Really? They're close enough.
Oh,
All
they're
those things
getting
at
close.
DLC.
No, they're close, but they're still missing a few things.
the
All
one way they can be out of the contendership of being the worst company.
The Division.
No. It's not. It has nothing to do with the video game. I'm talking about if they don't want to be in that contendership on that list that you basically apparently you want to be. Take out Uplay. Take that shit
Yes.
off.
Take that shit
Please,
off.
for the love of Christ.
Nobody
Take-
likes it.
I don't want it. Nobody wants it. Why you're? It's basically it's like Google Plus for YouTube. Sorry.
Yeah. Everybody hates.
I
Google
just
Plus.
remember that.
It's
Everybody hates.
it's
haven't
like
used
that.
my
Sorry.
YouTube account.
It's like you Google Plus for YouTube. You're basically make me want to eat that shit when I don't want it. Like, oh, we have to have Google shit for if I must use YouTube, I need Google Plus. I don't use it.
Nobody uses.
I've never used it.
There's
The
people
first
who
time
use
I
it,
saw
honestly.
Google Plus, I was like, what the fuck is this? I really don't like it. I don't know. It just look. It reminds me of MySpace.
It's weird, but there's still people who use it. I mean,
Yeah, there's some people who
it's a
use
good
it for
alternative in some
business,
cases.
basically. Because, you can link that up with the Google Drive and shit.
Yeah.
It for a business standard, it's good. But for people who just want to see videos and shit and just make videos,
It's
but they don't
annoying.
really want to become famous and shit, you need Google Plus, apparently. Completely. But, yeah. Ubisoft, 30 frames, 900p. Alright, I get that you want to avoid all debates, but please don't be that company. Don't be that douchebaggery company like it was, because EA apparently is no longer the worst company.
Nope.
And they're basically EA's, it's getting a hold of themselves like, alright, let's not fucked up anymore. They
Actually, I just noticed while I was on the Xbox that there's an EA Early Access.
yeah, it's like
A membership. You can actually play games early, and you get some games actually free.
that's only for Xbox One, because
Yeah,
PS4 didn't
exactly.
want that. Because PS4 can't lose with that. Because if they put that, nobody
yeah,
is gonna give a
Because they're
fuck
gonna
with
do their own
PlayStation Now.
subscription. Because
Even
they're gonna do their
PlayStation
own-
Now is failing hard.
Yep.
Because they don't. Damn it, PlayStation, again. Don't make us rent a game for what? $40 for 90 days? I could buy the fucking game with that kind of money. Give us a
Yep, that's bullshit.
subscription. Give us a subscription. That helps a lot.
You're
Hey.
good
Hey, man.
doing the
Hey,
PlayStation Plus.
I
I'm good
pay
with
for PlayStation Plus. I love it. I love PlayStation Plus. Make another subscription.
pushing
If
it
nobody
with
if nobody
PlayStation
wants
Now.
to buy that membership, well, go ahead. Nobody cares. But give us at least that subscription based thing, because it would help you a lot than freaking buying renting a game $3 for what, 8 hours or something or some shit like that. What
No, I
the
think
fuck
it's a
is
little
that?
bit more. Like 5 is like.
But that's stupid,
That's
apparently.
what-
But it's
yeah.
really it's completely stupid.
And the economy right now, we can't afford that.
Exactly. The freaking prices are way too fucking high. I can go to freaking Blockbuster if that shit is still alive. For $5, I could get it for 3 days.
Yep.
Dude,
I don't know
Redbox.
Blockbuster, but Video Menu is still alive in
Or even freaking
Yeah.
Redbox.
Redbox
Redbox.
is
Who
still
who
Redbox,
basically
2
taking
days,
every
$2 per day.
$2 for a day, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Put your
Exact-
shit together. And I love PlayStation, but PlayStation, you're pushing them with PlayStation Now. Sucks.
No, I think if anything, they're just trying to reassure people. I guess. I mean, right now, let's face it. The service up till now, from half of the
And now okay,
industry's,
go ahead. Now that
Or
we're
ha-
talking PlayStation, go ahead.
We gotta talk about their service going down.
Yeah,
PlayStation
now
Network
that
going
we're
down.
touching that, now we're talking about that topic. Go ahead, Jose. You were gonna say something about the service and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, for the past 3 years, 4, ever since the first time they got hacked and taken down, they've been having various issues in the last couple of years, and quite frankly, part of that has to do with the fact that the internet service they used to give was free. I mean, if you give a free service, you don't necessarily have to take care of it. You can just leave it there and say, "Oh, it's there. You have it. You can use it, but it's just there." And having a paid service, which it's pushing you into going for it, but hey, Xbox has had that for a while, and it's very rare to see them have a problem in their servers.
That's
Well,
very true.
at
I-
least
It's freaking
I thi-
rare.
I think there's
It's-
a
it's-
few things we have to take into account when we talk about this, because you do have a point when you say that PlayStation used to not charge for their service.
And they still don't.
Well,
Only in
Well,
PlayStation 4. It's only in PlayStation 4.
and
all right.
and what generation are we are right now, Carlos?
In a
Because
month
last
we're
time I
gonna
checked,
Okay, but still, people still have PS3s and they play for free.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's not the point. We're trying to give. Right
I
now.
know, but
The point
don't
is
say.
the point is
the point is,
you're comparing a company, a giant, a tech giant, which is Microsoft,
Mhm.
that has had security systems that rivals those from Google. Because we have to admit, Google has great security, but they actually pay people to hack into their company. And those hackers do have a hard time, but they do find mistakes all
Yep.
the time. Like Google spends a lot of money making sure their security is up to date. Microsoft doesn't spend that much time doing so because it's so reliable. What
Exactly.
little fixes they do are because they're necessary,
Mhm.
but they're not routine because there is not a necessity for routine maintenance.
checkups, yeah.
The
Yeah,
problem
that's
with
true.
Sony has always been a comfortable tech giant, a passive one to say so to speak, because since they didn't charge before, like Jose said, and I should know because I have PlayStation. I am a Sony guy. Um, they didn't have to worry about that, but now that they're charging you, we have to admit you don't go from being the company that got hacked and had their PlayStation network shut down for weeks to a security giant like Microsoft in less than a year after
That's
releasing
true.
the console. Like I think it's a time thing. We just have to give it time. If
Exactly.
if in a year and a half their security doesn't change for the better, I have to admit it as a Sony fanboy. Sony, you done fucked up.
No, I agree with you with that.
It was
Only thing I'm
4 years
say
ago.
is
It was
that
on
yes,
April,
PlayStation gets
From
hacked,
what I
basically.
always see,
and Xbox doesn't get hacked a lot in servers. But how many bootleg Xbox you see out there?
How many
It's
bootleg
easy.
PlayStations do you see out there?
No, you don't.
I
see
used
a-
to have a thing called a poly station. Last time I remember when I was
You
at
don't
least
see
8
that a
Wow,
lot. in
that's such a
PlayStation.
troll
You see that for
console,
an
though.
Xbox. You
That's
see
re-
that for an Xbox.
That's freaking a troll console. If you want to give your kid like, hey, you want a PlayStation? Yeah, here, have a
Poly
PlayStation.
It
Fuck
was
you.
it was hilarious because it was a PlayStation 1 model that could play N64 games and had a good 500 games installed in it.
No, I'm not saying like a bootleg. I'm not saying that. I'm
That
saying
is a
You
that is
mean
still
a
bootleg.
hacked
I
console?
You mean a hack? A
yeah, hack.
broken.
A modded
broken.
console?
Or a modded. Thank you, Victor. A modded console. How many you see in Xbox? A lot. How many
Okay,
you
but
see in PlayStation?
You're
Personally,
going off topic. You're going
Mod-
completely off topic. We're talking
modding a
about
console has
security
nothing
and
to
server
do.
issues.
Yeah, exactly. When you
We're
mod a
we're-
console, if you try to get online, it automatically
In
knocks you
somewhat,
out.
Carlos might have like it's on balance. Carlos is going way off topic, but if you can see this, on Xbox, when people actually mod their console in their security, again, this is way off topic. Again, we're going out, but if you look at it this way, when you basically mod the 360 and you play pirated games in it online, nothing happens to you actually. But when an update comes out, in which it takes way too long for an Xbox update to come by, it resets basically your modded console basically. But on PlayStation, it's what Carlos said. You don't see that much. Why? Because PlayStation is constantly updating everything. Like you can see every month,
to a
month
point
and a,
where it's annoying.
yeah,
And
to
that's
to
the
a part where
reason
it's
why
really
servers
fucking
fall.
annoying.
A lot. That's why they're always a lot of times offline because they're doing those updates and checking for those type of stuff.
But but that's the thing.
no,
That's the
no.
thing. That that's the problem. The problem is that PlayStation does not. Maybe they do, but not in a good way. They do not communicate with us. Like they don't tell us a message. Oh, that we're having a
Like
service
next
maintenance
week
fee.
or next.
Exactly. Or PlayStation has a fucking feed up in the top. Why do you don't tell me? Oh, this day we're gonna have a service maintenance. You're warned.
They do.
I don't see that, dude. I
Yeah,
never
no, no,
see
no.
that.
You only see the one. You only see the ones they
You need to
want
check
these
the.
things
You need to check in the
unless
forums.
unless the Carlos. Not everyone goes to the forums. You have
Nobody. Like,
you
all right,
have to
people goes to the
understand.
forum.
You have to
Nope. All right,
understand
go
that
ahead.
a
Go ahead.
great number of your playing population does not visit your forums.
They just want to play
Because they're
fucking
fun.
games. They don't give a shit.
Exactly. I don't go on my computer wanting to play PS3, but I don't go to my computer, go to the PlayStation forums and check, can I play today? No, I just get the fuck on my console.
I just take my controller, press that fucking PlayStation button. I want to hear it beep, and then let's game on.
Yeah, it's like
Or a kick in the
fun.
nuts saying, hey, you're gonna have to wait a while.
Exactly. Like if they tell us, look, from now on, from this time to this time, this day of this week, twice a month, we're gonna have maintenance. You're not supposed to get any other maintenance, and if you are, we will tell you at least 48 hours before. Through a public feed when you log in, so that you know. If you did not sign in and see that, that's your own fault. But if you
Exactly.
constantly play, then you have no problem.
They should do that. Place. I know
They should do that.
if you do actually though the live feed, on the top that you say, oh, we got a new update coming up. It's like fine, but it's for something that it's more content on the PlayStation. But you don't tell me, oh, we're giving maintenance and shit.
You know they're working on that though. There's a big update coming.
You have
soon.
It's been 4 years since the basically the first attack.
Yeah.
I'm not
It's,
gonna keep
so
waiting.
awesome.
I'm not gonna keep waiting for them to say, "Oh, we're gonna give you another maintenance update." Like the only way I know about this freaking updates and maintenance shit is when I log into freaking, my video game app news and shit. And
And
that's
even they
just
get the
me.
news
And
late
that's
sometimes.
just me, cause I don't know if people actually do that.
A lot of people don't. We have to admit it. Most of the gaming community does not visit sites or any kind of social media sites that give you that kind of news regularly.
Exactly.
They don't. Like we do because we have the podcast, because we're into this sort of thing. And even considering those aspects of what we do, we don't always see this.
Exactly.
Hell, we sometimes
Usually
get
never do.
news. We usually never do. We sometimes get news of the server's gonna be down.
I only do you know
Hour
the only way
before the
you know
server is going down. What the fuck?
exactly the news that I always see. I'm sorry, PlayStation. The only news I always see from you, it's PlayStation Network is down. It's the only thing I fucking see all this time. Like I don't see server's going under maintenance. The only time I saw that was what 5 months ago. That's the last time I freaking saw that. And I don't remember. But the one thing that only pops up in my mind when I hear PlayStation Network, is it down?
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
that is literally.
And that's a problem. That's a big problem.
It
'cause
is.
It's not just a problem. That is a situation that Sony has to deal with unless they want to finish losing their gaming platform.
Because
business.
it's like again, it's like freaking let's say all right. If PlayStation, when you hear PlayStation Network, the first thing that popped up in your mind is it down? When it's Wii U, it's like, do they have third party now? No. Is it when it's Xbox? It's like, did they took out the Kinect already? That's the first thing that popped
Which
up.
would be amazing, just saying.
Exactly, which will be amazing. That's true. But if you get my point, like that's a situation they need. They need. They don't need to think. They need to do. Like at least
Just
gives
do it.
just do it. Just tell us.
Who says they're not doing it? They're gonna.
Well,
They're,
no, no,
I
no, no,
need to
bet they're
find
working
out.
on it.
I need to find out.
There.
They're not telling me. I need to fucking find out. Like I have to take my time. It's like, give me a second. Let me check if PlayStation Network is gonna be down today. Nobody
No,
does
you
that.
can
A
check it,
majority
you
of
can
people
check
doesn't
it,
do
and
that.
You can still go on, and the moment you go on, it's down. Let's go talk about the.
Let's damn it, PlayStation.
We
Fix,
love you. and
We love you.
treat
Fix
us
your
like this.
shit.
fix your shit.
found
Just
this
that.
name
Just
for you.
that. Well, let's just say that. Fix your shit. That's it.
Fix your shit because I have very fond memories with your company that I do not wish to finish losing.
And PlayStation, please. This is one thing that I'm only gonna ask. Tell Activision to lose your shit with fucking Crash Bandicoot, so freaking Naughty Dog can do it already. It would be
Please.
amazing.
Amen.
Please.
I want a next gen Crash Bandicoot.
Hey, that would be freaking amazing. Wait for it on
I
2015.
want it with the graphics.
You know what I was waiting. I think I told this in the first podcast when it was the post E3 discussion, and I'm gonna repeat this again. When I saw the Uncharted 4 trailer, I thought it was gonna be something really like Uncharted 4, freaking Drake. Nathan Drake is like exploring and shit, and at the end you see Nathan Drake. Oh, hey guys. I thought. No, you weren't gonna see me. You were gonna see this guy, and the freaking Crash Bandicoot theme pops out of nowhere. And everybody goes berserk. I thought it was gonna be like that. That's what I imagined. I'm asking for way too much.
Dreams,
But dreams, man, dreams. Can come
Dreams,
true.
live the dream, bro. Live the dream.
Yeah.
Nobody can touch your dreams.
Hey, I want
You know,
Shenmue.
horrible,
but
horrible
I'm
spark
not gonna get
shite.
it.
The only way you're gonna get Shenmue if the guy who's actually doing on HD actually releases the build for free on torrents and shit. The
You know why-
only way.
But you know why I'm afraid
Please,
of a
random
Crash
guy.
Bandicoot reboot? Because of what they did to Spyro.
With Skylanders, you.
Yeah, how does Spyro look like now compared to how
Looks
he
like a
looked?
pussy.
He looks
You
like
look like a pussy.
We're not gonna debate that, but he looks like a turd. He looks like a scarred purple.
He looks like Barney
turd.
on steroids.
No, not
Honestly,
he's an
considering-
anorexic
Barney on
Barney.
steroids.
Let me be real here. I have the figure back home due to my sister.
Screw
It does not.
you,
It
man.
doesn't look that bad.
Compared
could
to the
look
original,
worse.
they
could look
completely
worse.
changed him.
Yep.
Well, yeah, things change. Go figure.
No, man, you don't play.
Spyro was
with people like-
violent.
That is
I
like
mean-
making Pikachu red.
Exactly.
Like, one
Smash
day-
Bros.
Still better than his shiny though. Still better than his
I
shiny.
don't even remember his shiny.
It's like a green. It's like a greenish yellow.
Ah, it's a
Pink.
sick. It's a sick green.
Yeah.
Topic.
And the good kind of sick.
You know what? Let's go back to what we need to finish talking about.
Yeah.
So-
Why?
what do we got
This is fun.
No,
I want
no,
to listen more about PlayStation.
no, I know you do. But
Because you were an Xbox fan.
I
but
know
you
one
shit.
day
Hey,
One
hey,
day.
hey.
Microsoft is
Hey.
going to fuck up.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I started playing video games on Nintendo, but where I most got hooked was on PlayStation.
Damn
Agreed.
straight, motherfucker.
I started playing Xbox because honestly my cousins were playing Xbox, so I got into Xbox to play with them. I still love PlayStation, I still love Nintendo, and I still love Xbox. I don't actually care if there's a better console, they're all good for me. The problem I find is that Xbox has great record with maintaining their servers, their internet, their reliance. PlayStation has gone down on that. And that's why I continue to be with Xbox, because I already know that until PlayStation gets their shit straight, I'm not gonna go there.
But you would do so. You would do it.
Oh yeah, no. If I had the money, I would buy right now. I'm poor.
You know we
The
have this.
economy's
in-
bad, man.
You know this. You know that,
I
right?
guess if anything, it's like the only thing I kind of don't like about Sony right now is that this is their only thing that's keeping them afloat. If they lose this, the company might just go to hell.
Yeah, because we cannot trust the Vita. We cannot. I really wish we could. We can't.
There's a lot of games coming now for Vita that look.
Screw
It's an
the amount
overpriced
of games-
PSP.
Okay, exactly.
Yes, exactly. I would have kept the PS3 3000, the PSP 3000, kept that. Maybe give it a bulkier build, like the origin, like the 2000,
Yeah.
because you know the 3000 was fragile as fuck. It was great. It
Yep.
was fragile. It was like the DSi. It was a DSi of PSPs, but a lot better.
PSP.
With a lot better graphics. So give me the graphics of a PS Vita with the bulkiness of a PSP 2000 with
It's-
the comfortableness and format of the PSP is
Little
done.
bit.
I
And
think they
done.
need to make
Fuck
just the
the
PS Vita a
touchscreen. We
little
don't need the
smaller.
touchscreen on that thing.
No,
I just think they need to make it a little smaller because it's too
no,
big.
no, it is
for-
not that
for-
big, Carlos. It is not that big.
Remember, Jose, Carlos has small hands.
How much is the Vita
Yeah,
right
Yo,
now?
I have
everything.
big
The
hands.
the Vita, the
Oh,
Vita,
what's
it's
that
like
about?
what 150, like
I'll tell you in a
200.
sec. I'll take
200 something.
200.
Use
200.
like
Okay,
100.
why
I
is it
would not.
200?
I would not pay 200 for that. I would buy.
I
a
would
console
pay
for that.
200 if it had more retail games. Cause the
I would
ones
pay
that we
200 to have
having
more
are,
better.
it might be hidden gems, but it's not something appealing.
You know what? Screw
Completely.
it. Let's not use the money for the PS Vita. Let's just get the new 3DS.
Exactly.
Okay,
Boom.
well,
No, or
Alright,
you know,
well, I-
Wii U for that matter.
okay,
Well, that
we-
too. That too, of course.
And you know what? Let's help Evan get a Wii U, and we're all gonna go to his house and play Wii U.
No,
Exactly.
wait, Cello.
Anyways, so yeah, who likes Avenged Sevenfold?
I do.
I fucking love
Everybody
them.
here except Carlos.
I am so
What the
betrayed.
fuck?
Yeah,
Okay.
Carlo likes, Justin Bieber and shit. So
Guys, there's only so much shit we can talk about a person before it gets out of hand. Let's not bring.
Really?
You don't talk about my
We're
music.
not. We're not there yet.
Full fucking metalhead. I love that.
anyway, who likes again Avenged Sevenfold? Everybody?
I fucking adore them.
Well, do you guys know that they released a game called Hail to the King Death Bat?
Nope.
Yes.
It's for mobile devices only. Though. It's only
iPhone?
for $5
I actually saw
and it actually looks really cool. It's
Yeah,
basically a
and they made it into a very retro style RPG game.
yeah.
Kind of like old. The graphics aren't Castlevania style. They're more like Diablo. But
Yeah.
the style of the game, the bosses, and all of that, it's really reminiscent of old classic games. The really difficult kind. I would like to say, kind of, like what
Dungeons
with
and
the
Dragons?
graphics of the past. And it looks very nice. I love it. I really want to play it.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a game based. I mean, music based.
No,
The first
it's-
time I
it's
heard
really
when I
not.
heard that Avenged Sevenfold was gonna make a game, I thought, could this be the return of a rhythm game from Guitar Hero
Yeah,
or
that's what I
Rock
was
Band? That's
thinking.
the first thing that popped up in my mind. But again, when I saw the behind the scenes, it was actually the singer who actually said, "I see my band members, my friends here, playing video games on mobile devices," and I tell them, "Guys, wouldn't it be awesome if we actually made a video game?" And they did. They actually did, and it's really cool. And everything
what
has to do
platforms?
with their songs and shit. Everything
What
has to do.
platforms are there?
Such as
Like
Nightmare.
Android or Apple.
It's
Well,
it's for
I've seen it on
iOS
Apple.
and Android.
I
But-
actually have it in my phone right now. I'm looking at it, and I'm really tempted to hit that $4.99 button.
Go ahead. We
Wait,
can help them.
Android, you need to pay for it?
Yeah, it's $5.
Oh damn it! Android always
You
gives us
expect,
free.
man.
Hey, sometimes they give us free stuff that Apple makes you pay for it.
Are we really gonna go in a Android Apple
No,
war
I'm
now?
just saying. I'm just saying.
Can we-
I'm just saying. No,
Really?
no.
Because we just
This
went
one.
Sony
Hey,
and
I
then
have a
Mike.
fucking iPad, so no, I'm not saying Apple fuck you and I
Really?
love you.
Really?
Android, no.
It sure sounded like it.
I have both
You know.
platforms.
You know what I
I'm
find
just
interesting here, Victor?
What?
I'm reading through the features in the game. The game lasts about a good 10 to 12 hours.
asking. Wow.
Wow. Holy shit.
And they have a little tribute for the Rev, making him an actual playable character.
Oh, that's
That's cool.
fucking awesome.
That's
You're
fucking
saying that-
awesome.
You're just making Evan want to buy it.
When did the
I can
Rev?
continue
Well,
with this.
I still
let me
haven't
make
had
this
40
straight. I can
pieces of-
burn
I'm
Evan
still
right
staring
You
at
have-
it.
You
I
have
can burn
14
Evan right now.
pieces. No, shh, listen to me. 14 pieces of never before seen artwork intended for use in earlier albums.
Jose,
Okay, I'm gonna buy this.
Jose, I can
Oh,
burn Evan
don't.
right now.
Cello.
Do you
Fuck
know,
the cello, I can
Fuck
wait.
Carlos.
Jose? Do you know what Evan called Ref before?
What?
We were,
Shush.
we were
It
talking
was a
about
brain fart. Shut up.
we were talking about the band, and he
Shut
said
up.
words
I'll
instead
kill
of.
you.
I
I
was
want-
like,
I want to
Look,
hear
I
this.
will murder you.
I really miss Pastor. Who the
I'm
fuck?
sorry,
Minister.
You
Oh,
missed the
I-
minute.
Conversation.
Fuck
I
yourself.
remember this.
What?
Yeah,
It
he
was an
went through
error,
every
man.
single
Come
possible-
on.
I really missed the minister.
Shut up. Fuck all y'all. Come on, guys.
I
It was
remember
one mistake. One.
I missed
I was
the
having a bad day. Fuck you guys. I'm sad.
I'm sorry, Evan, but dude,
yeah, but-
you made my day. You made.
In all honesty, the game.
Yeah, you
is
ruined
actually-
mine. No hatred? Yeah, I'm gonna go to your house. I'm gonna shoot you, bitch.
That's gonna be now the trend.
Games promote violence. There you go. Fuck
If
you.
this shit gets freaking mainstream, that's gonna be a fucking trend. Freaking hashtag the minister.
I hate you. I
It's
kill
gonna be
all of you.
it's gonna be hashtag hashtag A7X the minister now.
Stop. It'll be an internet sensation. I don't care.
You know those memes where you see the dog like with a freaking black and green freaking thing. You put Evan's head there. I miss the minister.
I hate you guys.
You put it there. You put it in any of the pages, and you're done.
I'm really
Watch
starting
the
to hate you guys a lot.
You know the meme about the girl that's like, yeah, I know about Pokemon. Yeah,
Oh God.
yeah. Dude,
Okay, it was one error, people. Come on.
I know about it, but loves
hey.
Minister.
Let me be fair. Let me be fair. We burn Carlos for everything he does. We need at least one sacrifice per podcast,
Hey, come on. Yeah, we gotta be frank here.
and we're far behind on the list, Evan.
Yeah, come
Hey,
on.
but come on. Seriously.
You gave us material. It's your own fault.
Thank
You're
you,
all burning
Aaron.
this. Fuck you guys.
I am free.
Nope. Carlos, you still suck dick. Moving. on.
Damn
Exactly.
it.
Wait,
Fuck
wait,
you guys.
guys. I just remembered something. Carlos.
Oh
Carlos,
god.
Oh my God, I know.
what is your opinion about Battlefield 5 for the Wii U?
I quit.
I think you're gonna wrap it up here, Victor, or are we missing something?
No.
No,
Yeah.
we actually. we
Guns
covered
for me
it.
to shoot you guys.
Hey,
We-
Evan,
we-
calm down. You've burned me.
No, fuck you. No,
You-
I'll
you-
kill all y'all.
You have burned me before. Just calm down.
I am gonna kill all y'all.
Can I join you?
No, fuck you. You're joining them.
No.
Carlos,
Yes.
slow him down.
There isn't much information about Hail to the King Deathbat. There's like some behind the scenes you can see on
What, it's
IGN
out?
though. You can see it on IGN,
Yeah,
the
it's-
behind the
it-
scenes.
It came out this week.
It came out
I'm also
on
seeing Screw Attack,
October
actually.
6th.
There's an interview on Screw Attack.
Oh really?
Oh.
Yeah, that's where I saw it. They actually showed gameplay.
I saw basically I saw the gameplay, but it was on the behind the scenes, not like gameplay.
Do you think it's
somebody-
gonna go mainstream?
No, it wasn't literally them playing, but
I'm
they were
pretty
showing,
sure.
you know.
I'm pretty sure the people who listen to Avenged Sevenfold is pretty much gonna buy it, because
Yeah.
you know
Oh.
it's dedicated to the fans basically. If they don't know who's the minister, I mean the Rev.
I hate you.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah, fuck you.
no,
I know
but,
you're not.
no, but
I know
if
you're not.
it's something that it's basically for it's fan base. It's only for the fans completely.
One
And-
guy has one mistake. One mistake.
It's like
No, I feel-
it's like Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. It's something that you can finish in 10 minutes, but it's that game is strictly for Metal Gear fans. It's not just for anybody.
Yeah, play
Huh?
as boss, aka Anaconda. I mean Snake.
I mean, wow, you will go there.
Oh, you hit a bad.
You just
Well, thanks to everyone for listening to the podcast. It's been Cardinal, aka Eduardo, with Victor.
Hey, asshole!
hey bitch.
Hey,
Hey, bitch! Oh my god. But anyway, well, yeah. Hail to the King Deathbat is for $4.99 on iOS and Android. Again, we're not getting paid.
I wish we
Bye.
were.
Exactly. I wish we
all
were.
wish.
We were
No, but you're
paid
gonna get
by
robbed.
Avenged Sevenfold.
Fucking
That
do
were
that.
the game
Well,
actually
we live
looks
in Puerto
pretty
Rico.
cool.
We're gonna eventually get robbed.
No, I'm gonna rob you, motherfuckers. I shoot you.
Anyways, so the game is for $4.99. We're not getting paid by Avenged. We wish we could, but the game looks pretty cool. Pretty much every Avenged Sevenfold fans will actually love it. So yeah, I think that'll be that's that, I guess. And tomorrow,
Hopefully.
I hopefully I start the interview with Daniel Pesina. So if you have any questions, please go to the page, go to the post, leave your questions there, and I'll ask him whatever you want to accept.
Leave a
Except for
comment.
Except perverted and
for
very inappropriate
except
question.
stupid shit, of course. Stupid shit will be taken off, of course. But yeah, guess we're gonna end it here, guys. I guess.
Do we have any other choice? Like, if we keep going,
I kill you.
So I was I was your host Victor the Red. Signing off.
Good night.
Bye.
Hi everyone, I'm
people.
gonna kill these guys. No podcast next.